You know, I've marched in the Memorial Day Parade in Forestville for the past 35 years. I'm so happy to tell you all that this year, my 36th year, I got a chance to ride. How about that? Things are really up in Forestville. Thank you, Tom, for that introduction. Distinguished guests, officers, members of the Forestville Legion, auxiliary, citizens of Forestville, and all others who are present. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to stand before you today and speak about something that's very dear to my heart. Remembering the sacrifices of our nation's heroes. Memorial Day was first observed on May 30th, 1868, after being proclaimed by General John Logan, National Commander of the Grand Army of the Republic. Logan's stated purpose for observing the holiday was to gather around the sacred remains of our comrades who died in defense of our country, garland the passionless mounds above which with the choice flowers of springtime, and raise above them the dear old flag they saved from dishonor. Today, we honor those men and women who paid the ultimate price for freedom. Today, we pause to remember those brave souls who grasped their last breath in the fight to maintain our American way of life. Today, we humble ourselves by the thousands of service personnel who answered the call of duty until there was no more life left in them to serve. Because of their sacrifices today and forever, we should all be patriots as we enjoy the heavenly gift of freedom. So the question today is this: how can we best honor the thousands of men and women who died for our freedom, who died for America, the beautiful? After serving a number of years in the United States Marine Corps during the Vietnam War, I believe we best honor our fallen when we stand up for freedom, when we stand up for the American way of life, when we stand up for the same opportunity for all citizens, because that citizen who is not given an equal opportunity to prosper could be the citizen who has the answers to many of America's problems. I believe we best honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice when we come together and realize that freedom is not free, because it always carries a very heavy cost in human life to maintain freedom. Consequently, we must always be vigilant. See something, say something, and stand at the ready, and be willing to pay the price when called. A few short weeks ago, I attended the National School Boards Association conference in Boston. And while there, I had time to visit the John F. Kennedy Center. And as I walked by one of the displays, I heard his voice with those famous words: "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. It really inspired me. And I thought about the fact that America is made up of thousands of little towns just like Forestville. In essence, Forestville is America. It's about we, the people, all of you, all of us. I believe we best honor our fallen heroes when we prosper our human condition, when we prosper the very town we live in, because freedom enables us the opportunity to create, to invent, to build a place of upward mobility for all of our citizens. So what can we do in Forestville that would honor our fallen heroes? We can start by working together, building better relationships with one another. We can start by going back to the basic principles that originally developed the town of Forestville in the first place. Neighbors helping neighbors, families helping families, which is the greatest love there is. We can start by putting aside our individual agendas and start thinking positively on how we can best move forward together as a community. Let us not be quick to judge one another, because there is not one person here today who hasn't made mistakes. But rather, let us be quick to forgive. If you've been carrying a grievance with another member of our community for the past 5, 10, 15, 20 years, let it go. Give it up. It's time to start fresh in our community. We can start by continuing to support the education, the hopes, and the dreams of our young people, because they hold the future in the palm of our hands. In closing, I want you all to know that I have personally talked to most of our legislators and senators from Albany to Washington, telling them what a wonderful place Forestville is to live and to raise a family. New businesses coming to Forestville. The sun is starting to shine in Forestville. Let us continue to support our local businesses, our local legion, and all of our local people, because we are strong when we help each other. And I want to leave you with this. America is still the greatest country on the face of the earth. God bless America, and God bless Forestville.